Yo, what is up? Another video here. So I'm going to we're going to play this deck, Mardu Pyromancer. It's just a deck I've been messing with. A lot of one drops, discard, removal, a little bit of graveyard hate, cantrips. Clarion Spirit, I played this card in one game. It was actually pretty sweet. Cast 2 spells. It being one of the spells, you get a 1/1 flying token, which is pretty cool. Fun card. We play decks for fun here. Plumb the Forbidden was ridiculous. They board wiped me. I just plumbed the Forbidden all my creatures and drew like 5 cards. It was absolutely bananas. So I'm like, okay, I have to play that more because it was just too much fun not to. I've added in some like kind of catch-all cards so that I don't just lose to some janky stuff because this is kind of a mid-range deck. I'm going to try best of 3. So things like this should probably just be in the sideboard in best of 3. But for now, I'm not going to mess with it. I'm just going to leave it the way it is. It's kind of just a Mardu Pyromancer deck playing Young Pyromancer, Sedgemoor Witch, and Clarion Spirit to make tokens. Dreadhorde Arcanist to flashback all of our 1-mana spells. And then, as kind of like the over-the-top late game, 1 Croxa, 1 Lurrus. This Extus I saw online, pretty cool. Magecraft lets you get back your creatures, or you can sacrifice tokens on the backside to kind of get this big hasty creature that like does additional things. Kind of neat, kind of fun. So I just crafted 1, and then I forgot about this Planeswalker from back in the day. This card has been freaking nuts for me in a couple games I played, just in best of 1. He's really hard to remove because of how much loyalty he comes in with. He gives all your creatures and tokens lifelink. So if you're like behind on board, you just gain a bunch of life back. Opponents often forget that it gives all of your creatures lifelink on your turn. And obviously, he is the main reason he's in the deck is just to keep rebuying your small creatures. Otherwise, I get 1 Agadeem's Awakening, 1 Bojuka Bog. I threw in an Iftir Deadlands along with Castle Lochwain. So like, kill small things. I don't know, just like a utility land. It's kind of fun. Still too many tap lands in here because I haven't spent the wild cards. As you can see, I have 4 rares left to get them. Otherwise, I actually do have a sideboard. It's pretty janky. Some of the cards, like having 1 Village Rites and 1 Warlord's Fury, they're just in here to remind me to maybe try different builds of them in best of 1. And I'm too lazy to replace them all now. So otherwise, just got some over the top against maybe control. I can throw in some more powerful things. Otherwise, more graveyard hate with Soul Guide Lantern and Erebos' Intervention. Maybe like rogues, kill rogues with 1 Witch's Vengeance. I don't want a lot of sweepers in my deck, in my go wide deck. Go blank, a good grindy card. I could bring it against like a mid-range or control deck, but it also is good against graveyard decks. A lot of decks deal with the graveyard right now. A lot. We should be okay against other creature decks, but the other creature decks we're playing against are just going to be better than ours because our deck's going to be like some tier 2 jank that I put together myself, but should be fun. So really quick rundown of the deck. Otherwise, we're going to try it. I haven't played best of 3 maybe ever in Arena, so we'll see how it goes. Traditional historic rank, I think is what I want, right? Mardu Pyromancer. I've always really liked Young Pyromancer as a card. Super cool card. And the new Sedgemoor Witch is like just awesome card too. So like those two together, gonna be a lot of really, really cool tier 3, maybe tier 2 decks you can build with them, but probably tier 3. I have all my colors. Cling to Dust, Croxa, Arcanist. I think this is a Sneaper Keeper. I wish I had a discard spell, but I don't see any way in the dark that we can put this back. That's making me think it's gonna be the combo deck. Well, let's leave up Cling to Dust and hope they put something in the yard so we can cycle. If not, we're probably gonna play Arcanist. Otherwise, we'll have to Croxa. Okay, maybe we're gonna Croxa actually, because Arcanist isn't going to be able to do anything without anything in the yard. It's just going to be a 1/3. So we'll make a discard here. Hopefully it doesn't help them out too much. Maybe they're Dimir control. This might tell us, based on what they discard. Just a land. Well, we can cling that. And if they put something in the yard here with search, we can cling that too. But I don't see any way that our Arcanist survives or doesn't get countered or memory lapsed or something. But we'll see. What do I want to do here? Arcanist and then Cling to Dust something? Leave up Cling to Dust? Could just slam Luris. I'd rather have them kill my Arcanist though if they have something. And if they memory lapse it, that's cool. I can still cycle with Cling. Yeah. Okay. Let's play our own Censor. You're playing the Arcanist. And he immediately resolved. That's interesting. Which means they have nothing. Maybe a removal spell? Okay. That's green. Seem no duplicates, right? It's like, yeah, they probably are still that combo deck. You know, all the lands are different. So they're probably that Dimir combo deck that did really well. A lot of the tier 1 decks are being played right now on the bronze level of these things, so it's like hilarious to me. Yeah, let's go ahead and clean it us something. We'll just take the Jashwari Disruption. It's not going to matter. Thoughtseize is not bad at all, but then I can't play Luris, but I think that's probably okay. I think we definitely want to Thoughtseize. If they have nothing, then we can Thoughtseize again with Arcanist, which is probably our best play. So he's not killing it. He'll kill it with the other one. That's interesting. So he has 2 removal spells. And I can't take them both. I'll take the thing that's different. We'll go to combat. Let him kill my Arcanist. Probably going to Faithless Looting here. Trying to think of which one he wants to use to kill it. So we will Faithless Looting. We might discard the other looting. And a Sorin? Sorin's really good though. We have 1 source of white, that's probably all we need. Not discarding the land. I think these two. That's a tough decision. We'll play this tapped. Because next turn, if they don't counter Sorin, or Luris, I want to be able to Luris and buy back Arcanist. Or if I think they have nothing. If they don't have a counter, I can just Sorin buy it back as well. Which might be better. This is looking to be a long-ass game. I think I want to go for the more impactful play here. Maybe go for Luris. And play, see if he counters it. If he does, it's unfortunate that he drew a counter spell. But so be it. I might be getting jaded because I've had too many games where I just don't get to cast anything off Luris. I also don't want to take him with this card. So I think he should correctly kill Luris here. But if he does, we can get it back with Sorin. He has 4 in the yard, he needs 7. Yep. So he's got 5. Put this in for 6. Cast 1, spell 7 next turn. Can try to keep him off of it by doing Cling to Dust, which might be what we do. See if he kills my Arcanist here. A Flip Search is going to be hard to beat. So if we can delay it, that's what we'll want to do. Vanishing Verse would have been nice there. I think we should go to combat. See what happens. See if you drew removal spell. I think we're actually going to Cling to Dust to try to keep him off of flipping Search for Ascanta versus Thoughtseize. I don't know if any of this matters, but see if you drew a counterspell, I guess. This way we can leave up Despark. If I put something in the yard, he can flip it, and I don't want him to flip it, so I'm not going to Croxa for that reason. Normally Croxa here would be good, and I wouldn't mind if he countered it, but... I'm going to get back Lurrus. So he still needs 1 more in the yard. So next turn, no matter what, unless I can exile something. Can't do anything about that. They are definitely the combo deck, though. So if you haven't seen this, they try to get Thassa's Oracle, and then Tainted Pact is a new card. Lets you exile all the cards in your library. And then they play Thassa's Oracle and win with a combo. There's nothing we want to do here. Let's do this first. They are flipping no matter what this time, so it doesn't really matter what we do. Is there any reason to do anything with these first? I don't think so. I think we attack. Let's see what happens. Because I think we're just Thoughtseizing. He did have Tainted Pact, but nothing to do with it. Very nice. Crocs the last card out of their hand, and then they're just on nothing, basically. I don't have enough cards to. I don't have enough cards in the yard for Crocs, so why is it letting me cast it? Oh, I can cast it with. I see. That's funny. I think I will Faithless Looting. So maybe I shouldn't have Crocsed, but I really want to get the clock lower. So getting a free Lightning Bolt in there seemed decent, and they're on empty. So while they can flip Ascanta, I could cling my own Croxa in response to stop them from drawing. Is that worth it? It might be, considering we're in such a commanding position. They really cannot win. So I really don't want them to draw. And I can always flash mine back with Arcanist. It might only take them one card to get out of this. So I think it's worth it. Flip Dust Contest is pretty brutal. So they can draw with this. We have nothing to flash back with Arcanist anymore. Fatal Push, Faithless Looting. Maybe we'll Faithless Looting. The old ones were Grixis and they played like the Bolus Dragon that I could kill with T-Spark, but this is looking real bad. This game's been impressive though, given that we've done all of this without any of our Pyromancer type of things. Let's Faithless Looting first of all. I think we're just getting rid of land D-Spark. Let's go to combat. See what they do here. We will draw a card. Cling my cling, so I can't cast it. So you got it. Okay. Seems reasonable. I could now cast it in response again, exiling everything from my yard, which I think I might. Yeah, I think I will. Deny him the card draw. Without Crocs, though, there's not a whole lot else I need it for. So they're dead next turn. Go up top. Kind of a fun and unique first game here. It's probably the only game I'm recording, this being best of 3. My goodness. It's quite an epic first match. Well, my deck's looking pretty good so far. I know this is one of the top decks I'm playing against. At least I'm pretty confident that it is. Did really well in the last 5K I saw just today, actually. Yeah, we might have just lost. That's his second Tainted Pact. So he empties in. So he probably drew. The last turn of the game he drew. Thassa's Oracle. That's brutal. It's good that like I don't play to win. Our deck looked really good showing. So even if he has Thassa's Oracle in hand. Still a good showing. Or maybe he doesn't. Just looking for something to kill these creatures. It's interesting. So it's going to be a token. So I think we're going to go ahead and go to combat. Attack for lethal here. It's possible we might need more direct damage in this deck. We will cast it. Just take Tainted Pact, I guess. I'm not sure. Basically, we're just drawing a card for free. Arcanist looking great. Okay. He's going to be able to kill my Lurrus and survive. We will plumb the Forbidden It to draw 2 cards. Sacrifice 1 card. It's probably not one he's seen a lot, so you gotta read it. He's like, well, they gotta draw 2 cards off that? Like, you kidding me? Like, nah, dog, I'm not kidding you. It's a fun card. It's been nuts. So we're only attacking for 1 here. which is unfortunate. There's no other way to win that I see. Soren's got him dead next turn on his own. I don't know if I want to show him this card. I don't think it's necessary. Let's not show it to him. Let's basically make him kill us here. All right. So he gets 2 looks. He gets he gets 3 looks. He gets the draw, untap, draw, and then draw again. But he has no Tainted Pact because both he used both, so he can't combo. There may be some other combo in the deck. I'm not really sure. He doesn't really have a way to win here. Unless he can gain life, he's literally just dead to Soren. It's fun. Can cast it for funsies. Magic's a game of casting spells. Is always fun. I appreciate this guy sticking it out and like looking for all his options. I mean, theoretically, you can still win with like maybe a sweeper or something. To be honest, I'm not really sure. But it's been a fun game. I mean, as you can see, it's a really good grindy showing from my deck. That's just super fun. This Soren is just bananas in this deck. Like, no one seems to have good cards to remove him. And he can just buy back stuff constantly. He gains you life. I'm at 25 life just doing nothing. Thought seizing and shocking and stuff. It's possible I need more reach in the deck. Just shocks or lightning strikes or something. Like, there just aren't very many good 1 mana reach cards. It's fun, just casting spells for probably his daily quests or something. So what we're going to do is this. We will cast this. We will Thought Seize, and then we will cast the Awaken the Blood Avatar. So we are just going to kill him. I don't think we're going to give him any more draws here or anything. So he has to sack his Bolas. I get a 3/6 with haste, and whoever attacks deals 3, so just the 3 is lethal. Gaining life is interesting. Still should be dead. He survives at 1. Man, we could still lose. That's crazy. Got him just barely. Oh, I forget. He does 3 and then attacks for 3, so it's 6. Yeah. Crazy first game. Okay, so what do we want in this first game? What looks good? Graveyard doesn't really matter. I guess it kind of does. Vanished Inverse looked terrible. This is better. Even just drawing cards, discarding their graveyard, Fracture. Interacting with a combo is super tough. We want like all of the discard we can possibly get. Other ways of just winning quickly. Man, I don't know. I mean, it looks bad. Like all the stuff we want in this deck. We want all the discard. I don't even have all Thoughtseize and Inquisitions in here because I was like looking. Flashing back stuff seems decent. Creating 1/1 seems decent. What is that better than anything? All we want is just tons of discard. Drawing cards is decent, but we just need to get under him basically. And I think what we have does that better than anything else. It's debatable. Maybe like a Chandra or something for the 1/1s. I'm really not sure. Fatal pushes look terrible. Fatal pushes look really bad. Go blank. Village Rise for drawing cards, maybe. Blood Chief Thirst also looks terrible. Even just like Warlord's Fury to draw a card. Alright. We'll see. I'm just gonna do like no removal spells. As you can see, I'm definitely not used to sideboarding on this format. It's like the way it's presented to you is really weird. I haven't done a lot on my own. We do have discard in Luris. No red is really bad, but turn 1 Thoughtseize. Turn 3 Luris. I'm going to keep it. I think it's too slow. But it interacts. We're just going to get comboed, aren't we? No guts, no glory, dudes. No guts and no glory. Man, turn 1, if I knew I was drawing Thoughtseize, I definitely would have kept it. Fatal Push, Augur, Bolus, Wishclaw. So the different ways of getting the combo are really what we care about. We don't want them to be able to get the combo going, so we'll take Wishclaw. Whatever they can play on turn 2, we're taking it. We're probably taking Grim Tutor next. So you can Augur or Bolus on this turn. All those removal spells, like, I don't really care. Our deck's grindy enough and has enough ways of getting things back. I'm sure he has ways of exiling the graveyard. Curious what he's going to get here. Put 4 lands on the bottom. Draw enough to draw nothing. Doesn't seem like it. Okay. Another removal spells. Fine. I might just Bajuka Bog just to get out of the way. Although it's kind of nice to keep it to get rid of some things. It might be better just to be mana efficient. So we're definitely taking Harley's Tainted Pact as well. He can just Grim Tutor this next turn. Only has 2 packs in the deck, so we're taking that. I think we're just going to get down Bajuka Bog. Yeah, I think so. This is tap land. This might be another long game. So probably just going to go blank next turn. I'm curious to see if he just goes for it and is like, well, I'm just going to go for it. And he could just take it from me. I could play this into removal, which I really don't want to. I think I'm just going to go blank and see what he does. Before all his cards are gone. So what's he get rid of here? The removal spells? He's keeping Grim Tutor for sure. So my guess is... Okay, land. Oh, okay, he got rid of a land, so he's on 3 lands. It's interesting. So I think we say Arcanist go here, let him kill it, and then we just buy it back. Let's say go. You literally have to kill it, because I'll just Thoughtseize your Grim Tutor. Another one's not bad. But if we lure us and then buy it back, he like has drown in a lock or something. It'd be freaking crazy. Arcanist just looking absolutely banana sandwich in this combo, in the game against a combo deck where you can flashback Thoughtseize, Duress, Inquisition. Makes me want to build my sideboard better to have like all those good discard spells in there instead of the janky one I have, just so I can remember like, oh, I want to build a Warlord's Fury build of this. Maybe let's throw one in the sideboard so I don't forget about the card existing, which I totally would do. It's like hilarious. This is looking pretty good. Like he has to kill Arcanist, or I'm just gonna take more stuff. But like not killing Lurrus feels really bad. Yeah, I don't blame him. Lurrus is legendary anyway, so even if he wanted to, he had no choice. Question is, do we Faithless Looting here? I think we do. No, because we have no red for Arcanist, so I don't think we do that. No, I don't think we're greedy. I just want to get this free Arcanist back in. I might just hold this land for discard. Something I'm going to. Discard to Faithless Looting or something. I wish I could have cast both Arcanists. That would have been perfect, but one red is killing me. I mean, my mana base is just fucking terrible. Okay, I'm gonna take my Arcanist, I suppose. You could take Faceless Looting too. It's pretty good. Card advantage, card selection card. It's really hard though. Yeah, he's in a tough spot. He's in a really tough spot. We'll attack with both. And Thoughtseize. Grim Tutor and Fae of Wishes. I'm just going to take the 2-for-1. If he searches for a card, he can't cast it. He can search for like a Fatal Push or something. I'm just going to take Fae of Wishes. It's the 2-for-1. He gets to cast it, and then, yeah. I can't imagine he has board wipes. Like, I just can't imagine. I kind of want to have double red, but I can always shock it in if I need it, because my life total doesn't matter. I'm going to keep both in hand. A little mini bluff value, but also to discard to Faithless Looting if I draw one. Because like I said, if I ever need double red, I can just shock it in. My clock's not very fast is the only problem, but I'm disrupting him a ton. He only has one Tainted Pact in the deck, because I took one of them already. And exiled it. Apparently. Let's try to see exile. Yeah, there it is. 2 Thassa's Oracles, and I don't know what this deck has for win conditions. Like I said, the old Grixis deck had at least like the Bolas Flip Dragon, and some other ways of winning. I don't know how they win if they don't combo. Grim Tutor for a removal spell here maybe, or Grim Tutor. Because whatever you do, I'm just going to Thoughtseize it, right? Yeah, I'm just going to Thoughtseize whatever you take. Yeah. Yep. Didn't have much of a chance, unfortunately, but that was good. That was a good showing, guys. That was a really, really good showing of the deck. Kind of fun. Kind of fun playing best of 3. I think sideboarding is way more fun. I just haven't done it a lot, and it takes way more time. Like, if I would have won that game, this game could have taken upwards of an hour. I just don't have time to play Magic like that during weekdays all the time. That was cool. Super, super cool. If I get enough gold to open, if anything, I'll just do it on screen. Looks like I do not, unfortunately. Deal's terrible too. Anyway, well, sounds good. Thanks for watching as always. We'll call it there. Until next time, my friends. Peace.